Hello there, today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Xbox 720 online DRM that's been proposed. Now you see the problem here is that with this Xbox from DRM is that they actually are planning to make this DRM a requirement to execute games. Like basically any games, even if you purchase them legally from a store. The idea behind this is that it will hopefully, at least according to the Xbox community, well, not the Xbox community, but the Microsoft designers, like people at Microsoft, that it will reduce the overall level of piracy. Now, I honestly believe that this is stupid because, you see, the issue here is that this is an inconvenience for the actual consumer. People will become angry with this system because the online DRM system is an inconvenience to the consumer. Say, for example, you wanted to take a trip to the beach or something, and you were to rent out a cabin for a little while. You'd get minimum levels of power, and you really would not be able to connect to the internet, or at least get a solid connection. Adamov came up with the argument that with the internet you can actually, he came up with this argument that if you electricity, the internet goes out, and he came up with electricity goes out too. You see, the thing here is with electricity, you can run your own internal supply. You can start a generator, you can store power from the day, you can use a solar cell. There's actually a lot of backups and auxiliaries you can use for electricity. Not to mention the electric infrastructure is a lot stronger than the network infrastructure of internet we have. Always on DRM it's not something that we can do as a society right now. Our technology and our infrastructure is not strong enough to do this. Microsoft believe that this will end piracy. It will, if anything, it will increase piracy. Because, you see here, the thing is that people will often, there's even a group in a local area that I know of who actually hack these consoles to remove the disk DRM because the heat generated by the optical drives of the Xbox 360s is quite great, and at a great enough speed, and if you're playing these long enough, it will snap the discs, or break the discs apart. The idea behind this is that it will reduce piracy, which it absolutely will not. If anything, it will increase circumvention of digital rights management technology and likely cost Microsoft millions of dollars. Because if you add this up, it costs a lot of money to bring servers online and host them all the time, 24/7. Adding up the power bills and also the angry complaints from people to the the Microsoft staff, adding it up, it will probably be more. It will probably be more expensive to implement this DRM than it would be to lose money from piracy, which is not really much of a big thing out there, to be honest with you. Honestly, there are some issues with piracy, but a lot of the people in today's society really are not interested in technology all that much, and very often they do not really care. Now, another way of actually dealing with piracy is to create a very friendly system. For example, Steam. It's a really basic system that allows you to download the games or buy them from a store and install them, and it's something that you can move around, you can change, you can take with you. It's not something that you need to actually register on every single computer. This is something that it's something easy to use. The customer can use it, it's not an inconvenience, and it's basic, and it's simple, and it's easy. But one thing that is a problem is this. The, say for example, internet were to go down. You couldn't use your console. There's no way of backing it up. You can't launch the console without a constant connection to the server. However, if power goes out, you could probably run an auxiliary to get a few hours, but you get my point here. But What if the servers were hacked? For example, someone could upload a virus to the Microsoft server and wipe out everything. People's gamer tags, like, just saying, get hacked, and those consoles could be a fucking useless piece of garbage for, like, I don't know, 30 days, 60 days, and you'd be losing millions in the process. How is this a good business decision? You are putting your company at risk. Not to mention, this is going to cost a lot of money to do this. It's not something that's going to be cheap for Microsoft. This could cost you millions. I'm serious. And you would also lose business from this. I do not see how at all an online DRM system is going to provide a better service for the customer. It's not going to save Microsoft money. It's likely to cost them far more than, like, hell, if you removed all DRM on the console, chances are you would actually have, you'd still have piracy, but you'd probably save more. Like, seriously, if you removed all DRM from this console, it would probably be less expensive than going with this whole online DRM system. It's stupid. It's going to cost Microsoft a lot of money. It's frustrating for the customer. And in the end, how much are they really going, like, it's going to cost them. Even if you were to optimize these servers, it's going to cost you more than you're actually going to save from piracy, even if this provides any protection from piracy at all, which is unlikely, because, hell, if I'm going to get one of these consoles, I'm going to circumvent this shit, because I am not going to be online all of the time for this. It's not happening. This is stupid, and Adam Orff, yeah, you should perhaps try playing the console, like, every now and again. Like, I know you don't, it's, like, really, you've never, like, from your point of view, that it's not a big deal, because you live in an area where you have strong internet and strong everything, but in countries like Alaska, and even in parts of, decent parts of America and Australia, you cannot get solid internet. The internet infrastructure is not strong enough to handle this. It's going to cost more than it's actually going to save, and it's not really going to bring any benefit. It's just going to be an inconvenience for people, and it's just going to be a plain pain in the ass. It's going to cost money. It is not a good business decision. It is stupid, and I cannot believe that these people are so stupid to come up with such an idiotic idea. This is just really, I'm going to stick with PC because Steam works, it's fun, it's just easy, okay? This is a stupid idea, and Adam Orff, fuck you.